Welcome to another day of 31 Days of Horror. I'm your host, Stephen Bloodworth, filmmaker and indie film critic. Thank you so much for coming by. In the dawn of the 21st century, it seemed that mainstream horror had simply nothing to show besides remakes, reboots, and prequels. With the advent of the internet, independent filmmakers had a better shot of getting more people to see their films than before. The Girl Next Door from 2007 is a prime example, and also a big example on the fact that horror films seem to get more violent as the years went on. Based on the book by Jack Ketchum, the film takes place in the 1950s in a small town in New Jersey. Meg and her crippled sister Susan move in with their aunt and cousins after losing their parents in a car accident. Meg then befriends young next-door neighbor David, and the two seem to hit it off perfectly. David and Meg and Susan's cousins are your typical kids growing up in the 50s. Everything seems to be going fine until we meet the aunt of Meg and Susan, named Ruth. Ruth is a woman that just hates other women. She'll let the boys do whatever they want, but Meg is basically bullied by Ruth. Ruth hates Meg. And every time it seems that Meg does something wrong, Ruth takes it out on her crippled sister, Susan. It goes from verbal abuse to literally starving Meg for days on end. There's even a scene where David is ordering some food at a local food stand, and Meg goes up to him asking if she can spare some money because she hasn't eaten in 2 days. David tries to help by giving Ruth a painting that Meg had initially made for him, claiming that she had made it for Ruth. Ruth can see right through David's lies, and this only makes her more angry. One day the boys begin tickling Ruth, and one of the boys decides to put his hand somewhere it shouldn't be, so Meg gets defensive and slaps the kid. This makes Ruth irate, and the film takes a very dark and sinister turn. It's really no spoiler because you could see it on the cover of the DVD, but Ruth and the boys chain Meg down in the basement, strip her of her clothes, and strip her from any sort of food or drink. I won't go into specific detail, but I will say the physical and sexual abuse performed on Meg is atrocious. I saw this film for the first time years ago, and it really didn't have that big of an impact on me until I saw it right before doing this review. Watching the film a second time and seeing the abuse brought on by Ruth, it nearly made me vomit. The film is from 2007, and this was around the time when films were starting to get a lot more violent, both in violence and even in sexual content. The Girl Next Door may not have any slashers or demons or vampires, but by definition, it truly is a horror film. I recommend this film for mature audiences only.